Hey, uh, hey everyone. Um, so this video is tougher for me because I had a pretty rough week. Um, I on Tuesday I was waiting on five roofing deals, and four of them fell through. Their four claims were denied by insurance, right? So when you get on a roof, you inspect it. If there's damage, you file a claim, and all four of them got denied. And it was pretty terrible. Um, yeah, I mean, there's no other way to say it. My emotions were, um, I mean, I felt like an instant failure. I was, um, I I was angry at myself. I was angry at everyone around me. I felt like a failure, as I just said, and I felt hopeless. I'm like, well, if I ever file a claim again, I'm never, you know, it's never going to go through, right? So you have this like feeling of doom kind of come through, um, and yeah, it was really terrible, um, and I totally didn't go out knocking yesterday as a result of it. I tried to take time just to recharge. Um, and so it was pretty rough. I went on a long drive yesterday. Like you can kind of see I'm rambling right now because I haven't really spoken about this out loud since whatever Tuesday. Um, but that was really brutal because that was about 4 weeks straight of work to get those four claims that I thought were going to go through. And they didn't. They all just got dropped. And it's pretty terrible because I am not a person, generally speaking, I've had success in my life. Um, and to have four in a row hit like that, it was kind of like, oh my God, what the heck am I doing with my life? Like it totally questioned everything. Um, yeah, it was not good. It's probably the first time in a long time I felt like such a failure. Um, this is just terrible. Um, yeah, it was literally 4 weeks worth of work down the drain, just denied. And that's really hard when you work really hard, because that total is probably about somewhere between 600 and 800 knocks to get those claims, and just completely denied. Um, and uh, yeah, that is so much time and it's so much effort expended. Um, it would be kind of lame to sit here and say, I've got a plan, or, you know, look at it this way, or, failure is what happens on the way to success. Um, but it was like just incredibly frustrating. Um, and in my brain, I have the type of brain that like questions, like, God, what am I doing here? Like, is it me? Am I not meant for this? Um, which, maybe we'll discuss in part two of this video. Um, but yeah, it was pretty terrible. I mean, this YouTube channel is about like the small things that it takes to be successful. And to put that much work in and then not get any reward, um, it's like pretty brutal. Um, it's pretty brutal. So yeah, it was 4 straight weeks of work, to get these homeowners to file the claims, get the thing moving along, and just nothing amounted from it. Um, yeah. So, I mean, I'm trying to figure out the positives. I mean, this is, kind of right. It's failure porno at this point. Um, the, I think the point of this channel is slowly becoming, for me, what success does look like, how to achieve it, if I can even achieve it. Um, and all of these things that happen along the way, these microscopic things. I think on this, on YouTube in general, we see polished versions, positive versions of people, which is wonderful. But I'm always asking myself, like, how do I actually get there? Because it feels like it takes a lot of failure to get there. Like 4 straight weeks, which, okay, in the grand scheme of my life, is actually not that much, if you think about it like that. But 4 straight weeks of really hard work trying to make money that, frankly speaking, my family depends on, right? Um, and it just, the universe and my own inadequacies and my own lack of knowledge just threw it in my face, I guess, right? I don't mean that to make it about anything else other than it being my fault, but it doesn't make it any easier. Um, yeah. Uh, yeah. So, anyways, that's what this channel is becoming about. This channel is becoming about taking success where we all want to be, where we all want to get to, and actually getting there and looking at what it takes on a daily basis to get to that place. Um, yeah, and I'm not there. Definitely not there. At this point, I don't know if I'll ever get there. Um, so, yeah.